for every acronym, he has described it, a word. So D for definition, E for elimination, A for automation, uh, L, I don't remember. It will be written in the book. Okay. D for definition. Now he describes what this model is. Turns misguided common sense upside down, introduces rules and objectives of the new game. It replaces self-defeating assumptions and explains concepts such as relative wealth. So in short, he's describing the idea of mind shift. So mind shifting is an idea which is already existing, but the way he is presenting it makes it look unique. E for elimination. Elimination kills the obsolete notion of the time management once and for all. It shows exactly how I use the words of an often forgotten Italian economist to turn 12 days into 2 hours days in 48 hours. So now all he is talking about is time management, and he is presenting it in a very different language. Elimination. Automation puts cash flow on autopilot using geographic arbitrage, outsourcing, and rules of non-decision. From bracketing to routines of ultra successful NR, it's all here. So here automation is a very clear word already, but he's still describing what does he mean by automation. So the language is little bit complicated here, and for new readers it may be a bit difficult, but his target readers are the people who are already at some level. So for them this language is understandable. So see, the old ideas, how they are presented in a new way, because everybody has covered some or other thing. That's not true. Old idea can be easily wrapped into a new packaging and your idea becomes new. This deal model has all the ingredients that are already existing. We know automation, we know time management, we know mind shift already. But by making it a step-by-step process and a simple idea to remember, he's actually making the model hit. Any questions? So define what your model is, explain it, because the reader cannot understand just by images or acronyms. Explain it. Then justify, why is this model apt? How have you can also talk about how have you come up with the model, how does it help, why should you use this model? Credibility, build credibility. Now the last exercise for you, if you want to write a book, we have already discussed about identifying reader, and by now I think you should be able to identify one major problem with the reader. Okay, and you have to create a model. Now creating a model could be a little time consuming task, so let's first so I'll give you a secret to how you can actually create a model. You have to, in your model you have to combine three things: your reader, your book idea, main idea, and your problem solution. When you combine these four things into one idea and explain it like visually or through acronyms or through a process, step by step, any way you want to explain, you can. When you combine these, your model is automatically prepared. If you give me a very clear idea of who your reader is, what is your idea, we have already discussed, and the problem and the solution, then I can help you actually show you a demonstration of how we can actually create the model right now. So give me a problem scenario and a solution. We can also talk about the next step will become problem to be described in depth, and then we talk about the solution again in depth. How will the solution help this person? So we talk about benefits. So that's where your book idea is ready. So if you have the answers to these questions, your book idea is ready and you're ready to actually start writing your book. Your introduction chapter will be over just by describing